2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Hey guys, it's Jubilee here. This is a video on how I want to make a quick video on how I achieved this hairstyle with my TWA. Keep in mind during the video, I am not looking at you guys. I'm currently looking in my mirror just to make sure I do everything correctly. So if my focus isn't on you guys, it's because I'm looking in the mirror and making sure that I get it exactly how I want it to be. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into the video. So I'm going to show you guys how I style my TWA. This is like an everyday thing for me. I've been doing it for about, I want to say 2 months now. I just decided, okay, how can I wear it out with feeling comfortable, still feeling like myself, want to be cute. So I came up with this. Well, did I really come up with it? No, I looked on Pinterest. I looked on Pinterest and I found some TWAs, cute hairstyles. So let's just jump right into it. So this is what my hair looks like after it's been conditioned. I normally don't wash my hair, but every time I get in the shower, I do condition it. I am not the person to say if that's healthy or not, but that's just something that I do. Okay, so the first product I use is this. This is Honey Hydrate, and this actually helps keep your hair moisturized, and it does keep that crunch away, especially using the amount of gel that you'll be using. So let's just keep that in mind. And I try to use about that much. Just put this in first just so that my hair can still be moisturized and not dry and have that crunchy feel. Keep this style at least for 2 days, because I noticed that when I keep it in and I leave it alone, the softer it gets after a couple days. And I want to say it's because of this Honey Hydrate. So that is all I'm going to use for that. I forgot to say, my hair still is damp. It's not completely dry, but it's damp. Do not put this in your hair when it's super wet. It needs to be at least damp or semi-dry, at least for my hair. That's what I've learned, because when I put it in when it was soaking wet, it just took so long to at least simmer down in my head, and it aggravated me, and I didn't want to use the product anymore, but that was my fault. So the next thing I have is this. I use this Eco Styler because I don't like the red top one. This one, it doesn't leave your hair flaky and crunchy like, and it still like has that moisturizing feel afterwards. So of course I'm gonna, and then I have this brush, and I always start off with the top of my head. Look at me. arms are going to get extremely tired if mine does. But I also do use a lot of body foam. I just use it when my hair is I can feel that it's starting to dry out a little bit more and the moisture is starting to actually sink in, just to loosen it up a little bit more because the gel is thick. I just use about this much. And I normally just pat it so it doesn't get all sticky and it doesn't have that white residue so strong. I try to use like a little bit, so that way it can kind of loosen them up too, and then also it can help define the curls just a little bit more without using a sponge. And then another thing you also could do is go around your hair under some water, which I might do because I feel like here is getting a little too jelly, getting a little too thick with the gel. So I might actually go, it looks okay. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. Now you see how they're really tight? I kind of don't like that, but I'm kind of okay with it. So what I'm going to do is try to lay down the front of my head, and then I'm going to go get a blow dryer, and then I'm going to dry it. Keep in mind, I am not a baby hair guru, nor do I truly have any. My hairline in the front is too thick for baby hairs, I feel like, and what I've been told going to the hair salon. So what I do is normally just try to take a little bit, the smallest amount from the front of my head, and try to lay them down. Normally comes out super thick. What can I say? What can I do? Let's just go with it. So don't judge the baby hairs, but I made them work. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is to dry it, and then finally I can put my glasses back on because I cannot see. So normally when I dry it, I keep it on cool. I learned that when I had it on warm or hot that it took longer to dry, but I noticed when I put it on cool, or even if I actually sat and let it air dry and I turn on my ceiling fan, that it dried quicker. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go get the dryer and we'll be back. This is the finished product. I love it. So this is how, like I said previously, this is how I've been wearing my hair for the last, I want to say 2 months. So yeah, this is it. It's done. It's finished. It's not completely dry because I didn't want to make the video longer than what it needs to be. But yeah, that was pretty easy and very simple. Like I said, you only need truly only 3 products and you only need 1 tool. You can use 2 because I used a comb, but technically you really only need this. It looks disgusting, but this is all I use. I only use this part, the skinny part of the comb, when I really need to get that precise parting, because you know, as black women with curly coily hair, when you're trying to part natural hair and it's wet and it has gel on it, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to do that. So like I said, you only need the Honey Hydrate. You only need Lotta Body or any foam of your preference. I prefer this because it's not sticky, it's not harsh, and it's not going to make your hair hard. And then you only need Eco Styler. You can use whichever Eco Styler that you use. I prefer, like I said, to use the olive oil one because it's better and my hair doesn't get crunchy and dissatisfied afterwards. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video.